So, hi everybody. It is July 23rd, 2025. It's 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. You're here with T of Teaquilts. We're here with live chat today. We're here for 1 hour. You got any questions? You can pop them into the chat box below. We also are live on Saturdays, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Central Standard Time for 2-hour live sew and chat. So come back Saturday and join us as well. Make sure that you're subscribed to the channel so that you can comment in the chat box. And also join us over on Facebook, Teaquilts LLC. Make sure that you answer the 4 questions so that you gain admission. If you don't see the 4 questions when you register, make sure that you go out and then come back in again, and then it should pop up. Because I've been having to deny some people that haven't been answering the 4 questions. And that's basically what Darcy has just told you all as well in our pinned comment. Thank you, Darcy. Sue GSD says, welcome to the surface of the sun. 356 days until Retreat 2026. Be safe out there. So yes, we are in the process of getting registration people confirmed for Retreat 2026, which is going to be July. I'm blocking the dates right now. Wait a minute. See if I have it here. Oh my goodness. July 14th through the 19th, 2026. It's going to be the next retreat. And so we are in the process of collecting registrations for that. There will be no more than 34 people at this retreat. And I do have 31 so far that have made contact that they're wanting to attend. I got 2 people that are not confirmed. So, well, that are on my list, and I haven't officially gotten a response back yet, giving them until the end of the month. And then after that, all spots are going to open up for anybody that's in order of registration. So if you think you want to attend a Teaquilts retreat, make sure that you download the form out of the Facebook group, Teaquilts LLC. It's in the forum section. All you got to do is go over there. Once you click on it, it's going to automatically download. Once it downloads, all you have to do is go to your files section and then go to downloads, and that's where your file will be. That's where the information is for the Teaquilts retreat, as well as the registration form you need to sign and return. There is a $250 deposit that's due by the end of July, and then depending upon your balance, you will be spending whatever your balance due is. You will be dividing that by 3, and you have additional payments in August, September, and October by the end of each month that is due as well. Retreat is non-refundable because I sign a contract. I'm obligated for 25% down, as well as by December, the entire retreat has to be paid for. And so there is no refund. So make sure that you can attend so that you're not stuck going to signing up for a retreat and then not being able to go. If you do sign up and then you find somebody else to take your place, or if I find somebody else to take your place, it's going to be a 25% non-refundable fee attached to your retreat registration. So keep that all in mind before you sign up. If you were one of the Teaquilters that were supposed to get a deposit back and you said you didn't want it. I mean, you wanted it. You wanted your deposit. You didn't say you didn't want it. I credited your 2026 retreat for that amount. If you're not registered or I didn't think you were coming to the 2026 retreat, then I refunded your money back through Cash App, Venmo, or Zelle, depending upon how you paid me. One person I ended... One person, I think it's Edna, is not on, don't do social media payments. And so I need to, I can't remember if I wrote her a check or not. I need to check that and see if I've reimbursed Edna. That would be the only person that hasn't been reimbursed. It's Edna. All right, so let's see. 356 days until retreat. So in the chat, we have Don Cunningham, Remo JS, reminding you all to hit the thumbs up button to show your love and support to the channel. I would appreciate it because it keeps the videos in circulation. Benita Nance is here. Holly Duvall. Deborah Sims Brown. Claudette Hall. Ray Mahone. Francis Jackson. Lisette. Zayas. Hold on. Vivian Calvi, Melina Montoya. Let's see. C-Rax. Donna Taylor. How can I purchase the pattern for the panels you showed on your retreat? The Red River pattern is on my website. You can just go to my website, Teaquilts, www.teaquilts.com. and order the Red River pattern. And then I also will include in the envelope, because it'll just come in a business envelope. I think the minimum they're charging is like $3, but I'll include 2 pages front and back, a page front and back. So 2 sides of tips that I also did at retreat as well. So you can order that off my website, please. Thank you, Donna. Kevin the Quilter is here. Hey, Miss T and all T Quilters. Me and Miss Carla Ford are just driving around like Los Angeles like we own the place. I guess so. That's fun. Deborah Holloway is here. Linda Denton. Jester Creative Space. Did your package come yet? I can't remember now what day I mailed it. What's today? Wednesday. So, I don't know. I could have mailed it Sunday or Monday. Maybe I mailed it Monday. Claudette Hall, I said. Anita Scott's here. Tinanyi Edwards. Kevin talking about Carla took the assistant quilt shopping, and fabric may or may not have been purchased. Really? We know. Oh my goodness. Janice Miller is here. Oh, she did say she received her package today. Thank you so much. I love everything. You're welcome. They were like, we tried to make sure everybody had a pattern, everybody had fabric, everybody had a notion, everybody had some kind of writing pad or a book or something like that. So it was kind of like they were mix match hodgepodge, because they were like things that I didn't have enough to give everybody one of, but I ended up using those in my goodie bags. Janet McCarroll's here. Says, so hot in Oklahoma. It's everywhere. I received my so busy quilting t-shirt and I love it. I think it is the prettiest shirt I have ever bought. Well, thank you. That's nice. Patrice talking about, Kevin, be careful parking your car. Your car. I can't even say it right. Michelle the Quilter is here. And Patrice saying hello to everybody else too. Dorothy Battle. is here. Celeste and Zandra Odom is here. Who else? Thank you, Anita. Says her rent is paid. That means she's hit the thumbs up button. Have you? If not, hit the thumbs up button for me, please. Girl, I got Sue talking about she went outside for a minute, got attacked by killer mosquitoes. Girl, I opened the door. I got one buzzing around like he trying to kill me. I've been trying to spray him because all I got is spray starch. That's what I'm that's what I'm loaded with. I've been spraying him with spray starch. I got spray starch everywhere but on this bug, apparently. I was hoping it would just make his little wings stiff. Minnie Doula's here. Trying to get everybody that's talking to me. Cynthia Shades here. And Remo is also reminding you to hit the thumbs up button and stop lurking. Join the group. All right. So I'm just going to quickly read the names of the people that I have on my list. I'm not going to read accommodations because that hasn't been decided yet. That's going to be decided once the end of the month deadline hit. And so then I'll go back over this list. But I have put down what people have requested for accommodation. And then I will go back and figure all that out later. So this is just people that have either verbally confirmed. Well, these are people that have verbally or emailed me saying they're coming. I may or may not have their form. And then I'll read who form I have received. So you'll know if you're on this list or not, okay? Confirmed that they want to come to retreat. It's Teajuana, Anita, Benita, Carla, Charlene, Claudette, Cynthia, Darcy, Dorothy, Gail, Jerry Ann, Ingrid, Jason, Jennifer, Joe Carmel, Kevin, Norma, Paula, Phyllis, Robin, not Rose, Robin, Sarah, Sharon, Sheila, Suzanne, Tamar, Viola, Vivian, and Yolanda. And who have not confirmed is Judy, Patricia, and Rose. So I got 3 people still that have not confirmed that they're coming or not. And end of the month, if I don't have your $250 to hold your spot, or a total of $250, because some of you may have a credit, then I'm going to go to the wait list if I have one. I don't have a wait list yet. I will start trying to fill the spots because once I sign a contract, I need a warm body and a seat. I can't wait for people to decide. I am financially responsible for it, so I need to make sure it's covered. Who forms I have received? I haven't even received my own. I'm at the top of the list, so I can't say my name. Anita, Benita, Carla, Charlene, Claudette, Darcy, Dorothy, Gail, Jerry Ann, Ingrid, Joe Carmel, Paula, Phyllis, Robin, Sharon, Sheila, Sue, Tamar, and Yolanda. So if I haven't received your name, make sure that you get your form in the mail because that's also going to be a factor in your spot being saved as well. I have 31 people on my list. The maximum that will be at retreat will be 34. I would like to keep it at 32, but the max that I can put in the room is actually 34. So if I get people that really want to come, I may go to the 34. I would like to keep it at 32 because I like that setup. But we will go from there. Let's see. Hi, Joy Sterling. Hi, Gilvietta. Hey, girl. I want to say from Texas, right? She said this is her first time on the chat. So welcome to the chat. I know I've communicated with you a couple times in the Facebook group. So welcome, welcome. So that's it for retreat. So I have been working with that still, trying to make sure I keep that information set. All I've been doing, again, nobody's room accommodations are confirmed. All I have done is just put down what room accommodations you have, and then I can go to the center after that and tell them exactly what we need. That's what another reason I'm trying to get stuff, but I've got to go ahead and pay them regardless of what I'm going to get. But I'm going to try to see what I have up here and what rooms they have available. They should be able to accommodate 34 because they had sleeping for 37, but it was like some doubles and stuff like that. It was some, the rooms were doubles. There was either 9, I think there was 9 singles, 1 Jack and Jill, and then the other ones were doubles. But that would be an odd number. That's why I was going to stop at 31. But I think they will let me make a double room a single to even it out. So that's what I'm trying to do, is do 10 singles, whatever number of doubles, and then the Jack and Jill to me is considered a double as well. So that's what we're doing there. Trying to think what else. We had the Exploding Star class on Sunday. We did really good. I think in my Exploding Star class, I think most of my people that were in that class are more on your advanced level sewers, or, been sewing for a while or quilting for a while. And so it was, I was surprised because when I'm teaching this in person, it's very hands-on. So I was very nervous about trying to do this on a live. But all of them seemed to see the way that I see. They understood what I was saying. And so that made a big difference because people have different learning styles. And you have to be hands-on with some people when you're teaching. And that's what I find when I'm teaching in person. So I feel like the Exploding Star class went very well. I did find some more fabric. I don't think this is the fabric that I was missing, but I did find more red fabric. I told them that I was cutting and realized, woo, my board is just messing up here. I was cutting and then realized that I had ran out of this red fabric and I couldn't figure out. All my little pieces are falling off the board, but that's okay. We'll put them back. And I did go into my stash and I had another piece of red because I had so many different reds. It was ridiculous. And Sharon gave me a piece of red. I had about 3 other reds and 1 of them matched and 2 of them didn't, and then the third one from Sharon. So I like red, so I could see me having grunge and numerous shades of red. So yeah, that was pretty funny. So people are welcoming Gilvietta. So thank you all. Hey, Judy Smith, welcome to the chat. So you got any questions about retreat? You can always pop questions down in the comment box. You got questions about sewing in general, you can also pop them down in the box. Before I start getting into the haul, which I don't think is that much, but we'll find out in a minute. Got 2 packages. Because they should all be sort of topic based, the same topic. So it should be real easy to show this. Oh, what was I doing today? So I had the Exploding Star class on Sunday. Monday, I was cleaning out some of the stuff from retreat. We can't get the garage door open, so I couldn't put some stuff up. But I at least got stuff resorted to the point where at least I can use the long arm machine. So I did go and quilt a quilt. I quilted one of Betsy's quilts. And I've got probably 3 more of hers, but I'm probably only going to do 1 more right now. And then I've got 2 other people that I got quilts for. So I am going to be quilting, and then I would like to quilt something of mine. I don't know what it is, even though I tend to quilt my quilts and don't even put any binding on it, but that's just, it is what it is. So, but whatever. Hopefully I can get one of my quilts quilted as well. Hi, Helen Finaldi, welcome. So yeah, so that's what we did. The Zoom went very well. People are working on their homework. We're going to come back probably in a month, and then we will go from there. So that's what happened with the Zoom. I'm long arm quilting, and I'm still trying to put stuff up because I never put stuff up, because once I rested my foot, it took longer than I thought. And then once I rested my foot, I started doing orders. It's like I just always had some orders. It took me a week of just making t-shirt designs while I was still processing orders that didn't have t-shirts. So had a lot of people looking at videos and things like that the last couple of weeks, and people have been ordering stuff from those videos, which I really appreciate. Then it just means that I'm not doing something else, which is fine because my orders are #1 priority anyway. So Betsy says, thank you, Miss T. Yeah, I can't, it's, you all can't see stuff here. But this is the back of her quilt. I ended up quilting her. She did my pattern trip around the scrap basket. And I will just show you a little bit of it because you're not going to be able to see it. But I used Van Gogh as the quilting design, used light blue thread. Whenever I have white, I try not to go with a really dark thread color because it shows up harshly on the white. So I have to go with the more pastel blues. I really wish that I could have gone with a medium blue. I would have really liked to use a medium blue on this. I felt like it would be really pretty, but it would have been so dark on the white that I just decided not to do that. So I do have that one in here because I just took it off the long arm. So that's what we're doing. Hi, Sharon Lewis. Who else? I think that's it. Oh, they were just saying pretty Betsy. So yes, Betsy always has pretty quilts, and when I talk to her about things, and then she's so unconfident in her color choices and things like that, I'm like, girl, you're doing a fantastic job. I haven't seen a god-awful ugly quilt from you. Her stuff is beautiful. So yeah. So I'm on here now to tell you all that I did receive my order from 123stitch.com. For some reason, when they made their shipping thing, it never changed. It just kept saying that it was waiting for the post office to receive it. It ended up coming yesterday or Monday. I can't remember if it was yesterday or Monday. So it did end up coming. All that I ordered on here, I need some black speckle. I either want the Onyx or I want the new Galaxy. I'm not sure which one. So I have Onyx. I ordered 4 yards of it. I really like it. And then our new Galaxy, I ordered 3 yards because I want to do my Millie's dresses using that as my background. And so then when I went in there, I found out that they had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 other pieces of speckled on sale, but they didn't have them all on sale. So what did I do? I went and ordered 1 yard of everything that was on sale because I don't have a large selection of speckle to choose from. So that's what I did. I went and got that. So let's see. So I'm thinking this is black onyx because I don't have any black onyx. That's why I ordered 4 yards of black onyx. I don't have black onyx. Black onyx is just black with gray speck dots. And it looks like it could be blue. You know how if you have a black fabric, I don't know if you notice, sometimes you bleach it, it could turn gold. Sometimes you might get a little blue, but this is blue specks. It just depends on the black. So you're not going to be able to see that. It's just going to look like a solid, but you can see it a little bit. But there is very light specks. And I didn't want to use a total solid. And even here, when I hold it out at arm's length, I can see the difference in the fabric. I just didn't want to use like a Kona solid. I wanted something that had texture. So I'm not sure if I'm using this or not. They've got them all individually bagged. Isn't that something? So I'm not going to be storing them like that. I'm actually going to be wrapping them onto the cards on magazine cards, and then I am going to store them in a container or on a shelf. I'm not sure yet which one. I'll start with a container until I can, you know, make a shelf. So I'm trying to, so that's what they did. They put them all in bags, and then when they get orders, they print these tags, and then they put the tag on the stuff that they cut, so they know they cut it and packaged it. So that makes sense. This is not what I thought it was. This is not the one that I currently have. I thought this was going to be, that's the problem with ordering from places that don't use the company's colors. I would prefer to use company's colors, and not everybody do, but this website did. So this is new onyx right here. And it has black with blue and then a little bit of a purple kind of color. So this is New Galaxy. You can see the purple-ish color with blue. And this one just has blue. And it looks white on the screen, but it's actually blue. Okay. So that's that. I'm just going to assume that this is Bluebell. Let's see. Now, the first two, well, the onyx that's black with blue, it was $12.14 a yard. The rest of these were on sale. So the New Galaxy was $10.79, and they were all $10.79 except for one. That was $10.39, and I'll tell you which one that is when we get there. So this is really pretty. It has the gold speckles, and this is what I thought one of the blacks was going to be, was the gold speckles, but maybe I knew it wasn't and I didn't order it because I already had some, and I think I ordered some later, but I'll have to see. But this is Bluebell. Trying to put them in order, and then we've got a Sarah Green. Sarah Green right here. Hi to everybody coming into the chat. Thank you so much for coming. This Sarah Green has gold and pink, and then like a darker green spot. This is going to be my new, I still like grunge, so don't think I'm leaving grunge, but I love speckles too. So that's Sarah Green. Then we've got suede and cocoa. So I'm going to say that this is suede. Yeah, it's got suede on here. Now this one has the name on it. Some of them do and some of them don't. Let's see. Suede has navy green, a little bit of pink, and then it also has the gold speckles. And the nice thing I like about this is that the gold doesn't peel off. It's some fabric lines that I bought the gold, and it just makes a mess all over your sewing and work area when you're cutting. I don't like it, so I'm really happy to see that this does not do that. And Don says, they're all pretty. Yay! I don't normally buy brown fabric, but I needed brown on the Tula quilt and didn't have it on the grunge. So I'm going to make sure that I have the brown in the speckles. And so this is Cocoa. It has pink, blue, and then the gold. So it's kind of boring when you're looking at your staple fabrics in a haul, but it's what I need or what I want. Okay, so we got Ghostly, and I'm going to assume that that's this gray. Let's see. It says it on here, Ghostly. And these are all 1 yard cuts. This one has like a purple, like a fuchsia purple. It's not gold, but it's like suede speckles. And then the cocoa speckles. So the yellow highlights are not gold. They're just suede, the color suede down here. We've got New Melon. And I don't know why some colors have new in them and some colors do not. So I tried going to Ruby Star, Moda. I couldn't find where I can get a card, so I'm still looking for that. But this is New Melon. I'm not sure why it's New Melon, but it's like a copper highlight on this, like a copper, like gold speckle. This is a copper speckle that has the little sparkle, but it's copper. And then it has suede color with pink, hot pink. And you can't really see the copper highlight. I don't see it on the screen, so I know you all are not seeing it, but it's there. It's different. And then the last one is New Sunlight. This is the one that was $10.39 a yard for some reason. Could have been a typo because this is what happened. I placed this order last week. Then this week, they went and put all the speckled on sale. This week, for all of them, are $10.79. This has that copper again. Is this new? Yes, it's New Sunlight. So it has that copper highlight with the suede. And that's it. But you can't see you can see the copper in color on here. But you can't see that it has just an iota of a sparkle to it. It's so minute. So that's what I got from them. So that I can get some, well, I've started working on 2 other projects since I did the Millie's dresses because we're doing this. And then this Sunday coming up, we're going to be sewing on the African map on the Zoom class. If you are on the Teaquilts mailing list, if you got notification about the Zoom class and the map class, I'll be sending out a link for the Zoom link for the African map sew along. It's not a class, so we won't be in there teaching. But if you had a question or something, we'll do that. People can give their opinion, but we're not teaching. So keep that in mind if you're coming to that. Don says, I like all fabric. I like browns and other earth tones. That's Don. The gold and green are very pretty. They're all pretty. And people say they love the green speckle. What pattern are you using with the speckles? What did I just use speckles in? I use speckles in the, I have been collecting like Rashida Coleman fabric from Ruby Star. And so I had like a speckle or 2. And then when I went to do the retreat project, I used speckles. So I went to Ben Franklin and at retreat in May, we went to Ben Franklin and I bought fabric so that I would have it for the Teaquilts retreat. So when I did the panel quilts, I did 2 quilts with the lions, one for me and one from my sister. We're both Leos. And so I used a speckle. So once I had purchased some just for that project, I decided that I really like using it. When you see a lot of it in one spot, you really get to see what they're doing with it instead of just picking just what you want. And so I decided I wanted to have some as staples in my stash. So I'm basically doing that with it, but I also want to use one of them. Oh my gosh, I deleted somebody's message by mistake. I don't know who it was. My hand must have hit the screen. Message deleted by Teaquilts. View deleted message. It was just June saying hi to Michelle. So hopefully June, I didn't block her. Yeah, she just came back and typed. So good thing I didn't block her, because my hands just went and did whatever they wanted. So yeah, that's why I'm buying them. So I'll have them. And then once they went on sale on Monday, I went right back in and ordered all the ones that I didn't have. So I had to go look at this list that I hadn't even had the order in yet. I had to go back online, get those that I had already ordered, so that I could order the ones that I have not ordered, because I want all of them now. That, well, as many as I like. I did not order everything, but I wanted to make sure I had 2 or 3 shades of pink, 2 or 3 shades of blue, 2 or 3 shades of, whatever color. So that's kind of what had happened. And yeah, look, where the yellow bag come from? Yay, they must have heard me and sent me a yellow bag instead of a white bag. This is from Hancock's. They also had a sale. I bought mostly everything that was already marked down. And I can't remember if they even give ordering a sheet, and I don't have it here. But I bought everything that was on sale, and then they had like additional 20% off, something like that. All right. So what did I get? So glad you asked. Yeah. I mostly ordered like a yard of fabric. This right here just had lady faces on it. Let's see, who fabric is this? It's got a pretty selvage. If you do selvage quilts, make me want to use it. Look at this selvage. Gorgeous. It's got like cups, saucer with button flower and a heart button, and a heart button. Who is this fabric by? It must have been really reasonably cheap for me to buy it. Let me, I like, sometimes when I'm doing like 2-inch squares or 2.5-inch squares, I like fussy cutting, and then you have like a face that's in your scrap quilt. And then when you're using the quilt, you look down and, it's just really cute to see a face down there. So that's why I bought this, because you don't normally find this small of faces that you can fussy cut, and then they're already gridded out for me. So I bought that. Let me go see if I can find my Hancock's of Paducah order, because it could be stuck in the middle, but I don't see it right now. Because I want to tell you what this stuff costs. Hancock's. Search. Your order has been fulfilled. Your order. Okay, here's my order. So once I ordered from 123 Stitch, I then came over here to see if they had anything that 123 Stitch didn't have on sale. So keep that in mind as well. These are not going to be in order, but I can go to the, I'll go right here. Okay, so this was $7 a yard, and then you get 20% off. So, did I ever read what this was? Probably not. Let's go back. It's going to be a long day. All right, here we go. This is pattern number 3002. Satin Moon Designs for Blank Quilting Corp. Quilter's Haven. So it's a Quilter's Haven fabric, and that's all it has. And then it has the pretty selvages with the cups and hearts and buttons, flower. The cups and saucer, and then it has a heart and flower button, and then they're in different colors all the way through the salvage. So basically every color that's in here is on the salvage represented as a button or teacup. But yeah, so that was a specialty print. I just got some because, again, I like the little faces for $7 a yard. And I got 1 yard. It just seems like it's more than a yard, but folded. But I did not unfold it. But I got a yard. So let's go back to the top. And then we're going to, or to the bottom, maybe that'll be easier. Because I got 2 red grunge here trying to, say, girl, order some grunge just in case you need it. And these are not this one could work with it, but it's not the right grunge either. It's a little bit different. So I went and ordered 2 grunges, did this on Monday. So this order came pretty fast this time. I'm surprised at Hancock's. So this is Moda Basics Cherry Red. Got 1 yard. And then I didn't think I had this, but when I went into the container, I do. This one here is called just red. Okay. Basic chair grunge. Gray is gray grunge red. Basic gray grunge. Basics cherry red. And this one don't go through all of that. It just says red. 2 yards. But I ended up having some. I think I have some of that. I'm not sure because I just opened the bag and, it's put up. So those 2 things. And then I purchased rainbow fabrics. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, I ordered two things that are not here. So they must have ran out of them. But they didn't tell me that, so I need to go back now. Oh, here it is. It was in the middle like I thought. Let's see if they had this fabric, because I'm missing. It's saying that 2 is in here. I ordered 2 yards of 2 items, and they're not in here. I don't see them yet. Let me say that. So the next 2 items I'm trying to show you from, one is from Chungawang of Timeless Treasures, and one is Free Spirit. I don't see it. Let me relook in here. Nope, don't have it. So then I have these little bitty, they call them haze leaves and dots. This is a batik. This is also $6.99 a yard. That's the price of them unless I tell you something else. So this is a batik. I thought it was really pretty. I had never seen this. It's a very light print. I wish that now that I see it, I wish that I had gotten more, because I think it would be an excellent background using light batiks. Don's laughing too at the back. Hey, Sandy Agger, welcome to the chat. So then the next one is Making Music, and it is music notes on black. Let's see who it's by. It's by High Fashion Fabrics, pattern number GM-6. C as in Charlie, 2101. That's all that's there. But it's really pretty. I plan to make a music quilt one day. I don't know what I'm making, but I, got 2 yards of this. Because, I can put it in my multicolored quilts too, as well as the quilt. Next one up is another batik. It's, ooh, that's pretty. I got it because the pattern was different. I hadn't seen it. So let's see if I can, yes, I have. I think I've seen this. It just, in the picture, it looks more figure 8-ish. And it doesn't look figure 8-ish here at all. So I liked it so well, I bought 2 yards. But it's not as figure 8-ish in person as it looks on the screen. And I think it's got something to do with the screen. But that's okay, because it's just a light background that I can use when I'm making blocks. So 2 yards. Next up is, I think it's this batik. Because, batiks look a little different sometimes because of the coloring. I got 1 yard of this. This is Timeless Treasures Fabrics Tonga batiks, and it was $6.99. All of them are $6.99 unless I tell you differently. So I basically shopped the sale area so that I could use the 20% off in addition to that. So that's why it's like that. Let me go back. I'm still missing 2 fabrics. And then next up is this one here. I really just love this. I thought this was just really pretty. It has like an island or tropical leaves is what it's called. Very pretty. Just love those colors. 1 yard, $6.99. Batiks probably just feel heavier too. This purple that I have here, I just like the color. I think I may have seen this or have some, but it's like that figure 8-ish, but it's they considering this purple. They said it's a dots 8 shape. But yeah, very pretty. I ended up getting 2 yards of that one as well. And that was the Timeless Treasures batik. You want to find these fabrics, all you got to do is go into their sale fabric area, and I just start at the top and work my way down. Or I'll sort by price, low to high, and then I start shopping that way. This one here is another one. Still $6.99. It's Midnight Garden Purple Gold Swirls. It is by High Fashion Fabrics again. And it doesn't have any other identifying data, which I don't like. But it doesn't even have the name of the fabric, but they call it Midnight Garden Purple Gold Swirls. Very pretty. So pretty that I bought 3 yards. This was the fastest I've ever gotten a Hancock's order too, just so you all know, because it takes them normally a week. Then I got one of the motor speckles that I didn't have, I think, on the order that's coming in. This one is called Chambray Blue. And it has, I'm trying to make sure it didn't have a new in it. It's that melon color that they talked about, the hot pink and blue and green is in here. Just really pretty. I can't wait for the other colors. When I got the speckled from the other order over here, that's just what was on sale. And I didn't necessarily like fall in love with all of them. But now I got to choose because they had so many. And it's like, girl, you don't need 1 yard of every last one of them. But I got a yard of a lot. You just wait till those come in. Y'all gonna be like, this girl. And I said that too as I was ordering, but I, put hit order anyway, hit purchase anyway. Okay. Just crazy. But that was $11.99 a yard. Now, I have seen speckle fabric $12.50 a yard, and fabric is going up like $13.50 a yard. So at $11.99 and then another 20% off, I just went ahead and got it because, like I said, I had already went back to 123stitch.com and I got what I thought I hadn't ordered on their order and that I didn't have at all. So this one was not on sale, y'all. This one was $13.50 a yard, $13.49, Tula Pink. Now, y'all know that I love my sewing machine. This is not the right fabric, but they had one that was with like a ocean color blue, or I don't know what color this is. Is it aqua? They just call it pink, Happy Go Lucky Blossom Pink Green. That's all they call it. It's the Full Moon Forest 2 line. But I ended up trying to make sure it's right side up, getting this, even though it wasn't my favorite background. I just really love the bunnies, and I didn't have any other fabric that had this bunny in it, so I went and got it. So this was like a consolation purchase. I've been looking for the pink bunnies and they were not there. So that one, I spent $13.49. This next one, Tula Fairy Duster Sherbet. I just thought it was pretty. It was $13.29. Then, of course, with the additional 20% off, whatever that is. So I got this one too. This is the True Colors line. Very pretty. And then, y'all, I'm missing a third fabric, okay? I don't know. I'm going to have to go look at this is my packing slip, but I'm going to have to go look. So this is, what I'm missing now is Gray Work by Tula Fairy Dust. And I'm think that one comes in October. So let's see if it's on here. Because I'm going to have to go back to my bill and see if they adjusted me for the things that I'm missing. So, purple. It's not Timeless. Oh, Timeless Treasures is one of them. Timeless Treasures. I had a lot of Timeless Treasures fabrics. Apparently. Because they're saying the purple gold swirls, although it says fashion, high fashion fabrics, they're saying that that's part of Timeless Treasure. So that's so weird that they're saying that's Timeless Treasure. Okay. I had a Gray Work by Tula Pink. It's coming. I'm trying to see if it's on here, because I knew it was not coming till October. I ordered one piece of the light background. It's the Tula Pink Fairy Dust Fog. I ordered 3 yards. So, because I ordered from Fat Quarters Shop a 1 yard bundle. But then I said you might need something that you have more of a background piece. So I went back and ordered one piece from them because it was, getting it at a discount. So, and Free Spirit. I don't see that one on here, but I definitely, on my order form, I'm going back to the bottom for a minute. Hold on. I'm trying to see what they call the two that I'm missing. Free Spirits, Supian, Skylights, Multi-Green, Red, Black, Nightlife, Buildings. So that is Free Spirit, Skylight. It's not on here. So they must have modified it. I don't see that on here. And then I also had Timeless Treasures Fabrics Wildcat by Chungawang. Rainbow Ombre Leopard. And that's not on here. And it's so sad. So sad. I don't remember them sending me a thing. Anyway, last two fabrics are Tula Pink. I had this one already. I used it, probably had a fat quarter. And I used it for my jar on my Happy Place quilt that I'm doing in Tula. And so I just went ahead and got another yard since it was there on sale for, it was on sale. How much was it? $7.99. So I went and got a yard, and then I did not have any of the green of that same print. So then I went and ordered that. So this is another Tula Pink. All right. So let's see. I should have 15 pieces here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, they say I got 15 lines, but I got 14 pieces of fabric. Yeah. That's what I got. And at least I opened it all up on the live, right? I was hoping they would have given a number count on the invoice, but they didn't. So I know those are there. This is there. This is not. 1, 2. I'm missing 3 fabrics, but one of them is a back order. So they've got to have the back order on here maybe. I had 3 yards. I don't see 3 yards on here though, other than the purple. I don't see 3 yards of the other 2. So I'm going to have to go through here and see which one of these I'm missing. I should have. This sheet has a line count and it says it goes all the way from 1 to 15, but I just counted 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And this was already here. It's on a cardboard. So this is a different grunge that I have already on a cardboard. So that is not it. So I got 14 fabrics. So I got to go through here and figure out which fabric I'm actually missing and then contact Hancock's or something like that. Yeah. And then check it with what they bill me for too as well. So people saying great choices, T. June says like this batch of fabric. You put, oh, thank you. Thank you. Who is that that's paying attention? Minnie. Thank you, Minnie. I put the blue speckled over there. Right here. So I'm only missing the 3 fabrics. The one that is back ordered till October. It's not even out. And then 2 other ones, but I'll look on my actual bill and see if they took it off, because it's not listed on here at all. So that means that they must have changed my order form. Thank you, Minnie. Sharon says, nice fabrics. T, you must have been on Hancock's when we were buying some same fabrics, girl. That's Remo. I saw where Sheila had texted me, girl. I had already ordered, because I knew they had it earlier and I had already started my cart. So yeah. Hi, Delia. And like I said, I told you the prices on the Tula stuff, but you know, when you were getting additional 20% off, it made it nice. Those were the 13 something per yard. And then all the and the Motor Grunge, was it on sale? It was $11.99. So I've seen it still $12.50 a yard. They say $12.49. I just go $12.50 per yard. And then the rest of them were $6.99. And they had some stuff that was cheaper too. Like I said, I always group by what stuff costs, and then as I'm scrolling through, I mostly ignore all of the $4.99, $5.99 stuff, because it's like, you know, it's okay if you don't have fabric, but if I want something that I really like, then that's what I'm gonna go get. And then with them having just 20% off the entire website was really nice, and I think it's still going on. That's why I'm telling you about it, so you can go and do that too. Or the fabric's good quality, even the cheaper ones. Yes, all of Hancock's fabric is name brand fabric. When you go, if you go to Hancock's or Paducah in person, everything is sorted by fabric line. So you already know that it's coming from a major fabric line. So it's all first quality fabric. It's not second quality. I've never gotten like a bad piece of fabric from them. Now, they do have like 108 backings. Sometimes they come from Moisture Dry Goods. I feel like those backings, I've done a video on how to soften hard fabrics, and I used Moisture Dry Goods 108s because they were hard. And so I feel like, you know, your price point can be whatever you want it to be. But they are very upfront on what fabric line you're purchasing from. So you know exactly what you're getting. If it's saying Timeless Treasures, it's first quality Timeless Treasures, not some seconds, not stuff wrong with it. It's first quality fabric. They're just Hancock's or Paducah orders. And I'm just going to guess because I don't work for them, but I've been in the store. And I can tell you that there's times that I have seen like different amount of yardage on like up to 3 bolts of fabric. So I'm thinking they got to be ordering somewhere around the average of 5 bolts per piece of fabric that they order, because they go through fabric so fast. When you have companies that have a big online presence, they need a lot of fabric in order to fill orders. And when you go into the back warehouse, the whole shelf is just filled with whatever color that is. So I think they order more than 5, to be honest, but I'm just going to say 5 to be safe. I have been there numerous times and have been in the warehouse section as well. So they order a lot of fabric. So when it starts getting low, they'll put out another bolt. And then, so it might only have 2 yards on it. And if somebody wants 3 continuous yards, then instead of getting the one with 2, you'll get the one that has the full bolt. So you might have 3 bolts open at one time on one particular fabric out on the shelves, but it's all name brand. And then they go to move that fabric. Then that's when they'll go do that. Okay, Bonita. And then Yolanda is saying she loved the cats. Linda says, are there good quality? Okay, so I answered that question, just didn't know who it was. Thank you, Helen, says good fabric choices. So, yeah. Minnie says she's got to call them tomorrow. She received only 1 of 3. Go back and look at your, when they ship your order, because I got a total here, but let me go over here and see your Hancock's order. So that's when I ordered it. And then it was fulfilled. And they only fill 15 of them, but they don't tell you that 2 of your items were not in stock. So that's where the communication is breaking down with them. They said they had my stuff in stock and had plenty of it. And then I even checked before I hit purchase, and everything was still in stock. But apparently they either couldn't find it, or, you know, it's all out, because I didn't get 2 pieces. And the other piece I'm missing is not due until October. So, yeah, they ended up redoing my order, so it's not there. But they don't send out anything telling you that it's no longer available. So, yeah, so these will go with my Tula fabrics. Got 2 pieces of Moda. Got batiks that get stored, so I kind of regroup them. So when it's time for me to wrap, I can put them up and wrap them in the order of them getting put up. So that's kind of how I restock them. Anybody else have any questions before we get off? Thank you, T9. You said enjoy the haul. And then I still have 1, 2, 3 stitch. I think I still only went in there and ordered only Teaquilts. So it's going to be another boring to look at haul. But they were all $10.79 a yard. I didn't order any of the repeats that I got. And I do have like more of a color range because I was able to order more. This time it was just what was on sale. And I might have had 1 or 2 that was on sale that I didn't get, because I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that. But yeah. So that's going to be it, everybody. We are going to get off of here. And I will see you all on Saturday. Wait a minute. Yeah, Saturday. Well, maybe not. Saturday, I'm actually going out for my birthday. I'm not sure what time that is. I have a feeling it's going to be like 6 o'clock in the evening. And I may not be back because I don't even know where we're going. So if I'm not live Saturday, y'all know where I'm at. I went out with my family, or I don't know. My daughter thinks she's slick, but anyway, I'm going out with my daughter in Jersey and my husband for my birthday. Okay, that's what's happening. So I don't know what time I'll be back home. So I may see you all on my birthday, which is Monday, the 28th. I might come on my birthday and do a live with you all at 7 p.m. on Monday, July 28th. And then I'm also going to be live on Sunday with a map as a sew along, not a class. Trying to make that really clear, because I'm not teaching. You need to have your own pattern. We're not telling anybody what to cut. We're only going to give you advice on if you want to know if this color looks good with that color, okay? We're not going to teach how to put anything together. We will answer questions to help you, but you need to have your own pattern for the Africa map, Zoom sew along. And again, if you are on my Teaquilts news mailing list, you'll get a link for that. Okay, so that's gonna be it. I will see you all when I see you. I don't know when that's gonna be now. If I get home, I'll go live. If I don't, so make sure you have your notifications turned on, because if I come in, I just might pop in just to pop in and be done with it, or you know, not, depending on what time I get home. But I will see you all most definitely Sunday, the Zoom sew along, and then also Monday at 7 p.m. on my actual birthday, I will come on. All right. Thank you all so much for watching. You all stay blessed, be safe, quilt out. Good night.